Recorded live at Mesa East Bowl here for the title matches of today's JBT event. First, handicap ahead of scratch. So we'll begin with them, and this is Josh DeGungi making the show for the first time. He's taking on one-time winner Jake King for today's handicap crown. Josh is giving Jake 7 pins, so he's got to win this game by 7 pins to tie and 8 to win. He's got an early 10-pin lead as a result of staying clean through his first 2 frames, and I'll have to convert this 6-pin to remain so. Scratch just finishing their semifinal matches. Aaron Coleman will be one contestant in the scratch final. It'll either be Josh Avagani or Keith Ilbeseger in the other one. Girl scratch is already wrapped up. Caitlin Avagani won that over Kendall Balea. Jason will now take on Caitlin rather for the U17 title in just a second. Another huge turnout, 106 bowlers started today on an Easter Sunday. Easter egg hunt all day long, hundreds of dollars of bonus prizes just for rolling high enough games. So they threw it a good enough game, they went and grabbed an egg. Most of the eggs had just beans, 90 of them had bonus prizes. Small movie candy all the way up to a hoverboard, which I believe is still unclaimed. So if one of these guys can shoot over 200, or both of them, they'll go pick eggs. 4th consecutive mark for Josh to open up the title match. Staying clean is a good way to win handicap titles. Let's see if it can continue it. Well, if you haven't met Jake King before, Jake King loves bowling. There's no question about it. He walks around with a camera, he travels around to all of our tournaments. He was in Utah last week. Lives and practices a ton at B3. Lives and breathes the game. Just squeezed by a couple matches to get here to the title game. And shreds that rack apart for his 2nd strike of the match. He's got lane 32 down pretty good. He's going to have to figure out lane 31 to get back in this year. Won by just a couple pins over Jacob Vasquez in his semifinal, while Josh was all over Cameron Coleman in the other semifinal. 24 bowler bracket. A little different. There was a play-in round in game 1 to get to the top 16. And 3-way matches before a more traditional bracket came forward. And after all that fuss, it's the 1 and the 3 seeds. Totally unlike the actual March Madness. Whoa, that's way ride. And all the way back on this cheetah pattern. Cheetah-ish, I said cheetah, so I'm thinking about the short. It's an SYC short pattern, 36 feet today, 3-to-1 ratio. We bowled on short last Sunday in Utah, and the cut was minus 177. Today, the cut much higher than that, just a little bit minus 30 or so. I forget the actual. All right. So much more scoreable. Newer surface here. Same twister pins though. It's the 2nd week in a row we bowled on that. It's an all synthetic pin. They act a little differently than wood pins. It's strange for us old timers that you can find almost no wood in a bowling alley anymore. The lanes aren't made of wood, the pins aren't made of wood. It used to be nothing but wood back in the day. Well, he said stay clean and immediately doesn't as he slides by that bucket a little bit. He's got 82 through 5, that's his scoreboard up here. Well, Jake has climbed right back in this game with that double in the 4th and 5th. So in short patterns, the bowlers want a pretty far right break point. This is way like game 8 or 9 or 10 on the lane play. But you don't want a break point that far right. Good news is he's on an open, so he doesn't lose any count. Spare it up, it's just as good as a 9 spare. Big noise way down there in scratch. Josh Avagani playing Keith, and Big Noise Late was the name of the day for him in Utah. Maybe he's doing repeat business over there. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, it's rolling around. Nope, doesn't catch it on the back door there. Back-to-back opens, not a 5th and 6th frame he wanted there, and a big opportunity for King. Pull up so you get some advice over in the corner. Giants, thanks to Erica and our whole team here at Mesa East, one of our favorite bowling centers. Super clean center, very traditional center. We love it. We love all the hospitality. Look forward to our visits here every year. Both bowlers certainly fearless of getting it out to the far right as they need to. Still got to execute the rest of the mechanics that go into a good shot. We haven't seen a good one since Jake's last strike. First time he's missed on lane 32. But avoids the washout, leaves something somewhat makeable. Which he converts nicely. Jake's mind races about a mile a minute. He had no idea that he won the match 2 matches ago. There's about 17 calculators out here. It's you and Jason, right? You're going to bowl on 27 and 28. That's, you let Jason know that, please. Did Josh win? Josh and Aaron will bowl on 29 and 30. At the end of those matches, Josh did pull that comeback over there. So we could have potential dual Josh winners, one in scratch, one in handicap. I'm going to get those matches started, so lucky you, I won't be talking for the next couple minutes. Instead, I'd like to introduce you to Tommy Glass, who's going to take you through the commercial break. Go! You have a scratch title yet? You do not, right? Just one handicap? 3 handicap? No. What's your title? No scratch. One handicap. So each of you have a scratch handicap title with no scratch.
Nice team, Josh. I got him.
And you're a long time ago. There we go. Very good. So you and Josh have done a 3-minute practice. Whoever's the higher receiver plus track.
Okay, you got it.
You doing okay?
Oh yeah.
Exciting commentary all the way through? I can't wait to watch the video.
It's going to be riveting.
Here you go. Ew, that back sleeper pin caused problems. That is the dreaded albatross. 4 opens in a row for the guy. He's in trouble. Either way, this will be by far the high finish of his young JBT career. Josh started his JBT career in an ignominious way, made the cut in the tournament, but left. I didn't think he had a chance at it. The cut dropped the last game he got in, so he didn't even do that part. Things have gotten way better for him since then. This here is his first title match. So we'll see him now in the Invitational at the end of the year. Big old scholarship check today. Wow, and just meanwhile, while DeGange is struggling, Jake's going to come back with possibly an open of his own and keep the door just slightly ajar. Again, it's an 8-pin difference to win. Josh has to win by 8. Jake gets 1 here, he'll trail by about 30. That is what he does, so not a lot of time left here. There's only 2 frames, but strange things happen. Takes a little pause here. Someone's obviously training him to do this. That's a great move for a kid like Jake who's excitable and just wants to go, 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 go. That is a really disciplined move to take a seat there, pause a second, just get yourself recollected. I like that a lot. Still in excellent shape. Mark should be enough here. Isn't bowling a weird game? Just when it looks like it's locked up, an open frame followed by a gutter. These short patterns test these bowlers. It's most people's worst pattern. Plus you got title match pressure, nervous bowlers, not in this spot often, can lead to unusual scenarios. So this gutter. But just like when Josh had his gutter ball, if he can spare it up, he's on an open, doesn't lose any count. If he doesn't spare, a little more CPR goes Downji's direction. Boy, he trusted out there. Oh, I thought he was going to roll the 2. Well, he did roll the 2, left the 8 behind it. All right, 150 through 9. Josh can strike out from here for 168 and gives 8 of them back, so essentially for 160. If he can find a way to strike on the next 3 balls, he's going to force Jake to mark. First ball looks good. Yeah, you bet. Boy, give him a second chance, and he throws his best shot of the match to keep himself alive, but he's got to do it again. Scratch and U17 just getting started. We'll go back to them in a minute. You must have it. When you get that far, of course, as a competitor, you want to win, but he'll be upset for a little while, but then take an awful lot of positives about everything he accomplished today. 179 with pins, and it will fall just a little bit short. Speaking of short, how you doing today, John? Oh, John, thank you for my 500 stickers today. I appreciate it. Thank you. Nice handshake from both of them. Good to see that. Well, look out, social media. Jake's gonna win, and hope they expanded their bandwidths. Oh, win it in style by rolling that 2. Big field and handicap again today too. I think it was 58 bowlers reached the starting gate of the 106 total entrants. He's beside himself. I can't stand it when winning doesn't mean something. It's usually our vets that have won a zillion times. And you grind this out week in and week out and get a rare, oh so rare, preciously rare victory. You better believe it means something to these guys. Does not matter at all. I have no idea, and I have given up trying to figure out kids' age. Sometimes they look 13 and they're 27, and sometimes the other way around. I believe Jake is 18.
You did great, Josh.
See, even the parents don't know. Yep. Younger than us. That's all I got for you. Our oldest JBT champion at the time of win was 73. We had a doubles tournament in Grand Tyler and Grandson. Jake a happy camper. Josh should be a happy camper. By far his high finish. Just 13 years old, not so bad at all. Good stuff out of both of them. We're gonna cut this and do a separate part 2 for our scratch on U17. Well done, everybody.